Cub Cadet 1641 has been sitting for a long time, many years at this point, probably 10 years without being started. It's going to be the first start in a while. I just put gas in it. It was empty of gas, I believe. We're going to use this little Gulu jump starter pack that was sent to me. We're also going to put the battery charger on here. I'm pretty sure the battery is gone. It's dead as a doornail because it wasn't even drawing any current off the battery charger alone. So we're going to use a combination of the charger and this jump pack to get her turned. Looks like it's not getting fuel. Yeah, so it's run the battery pack down now. So you really only get a couple of starts out of one of these, but they're handy. Okay, these side shrouds. There's a little plastic grommet looking thing here you gotta push in. And there's one down below. Two of them. This one's already been cracked before. Okay, fuel. I'm missing fuel. Missing fuel. We got something here. And I don't see a shut-off valve. Maybe we'll take this off. Try it again. Spray some spray. Get spark. Oh shit, I didn't even have this plugged in. Didn't even have the charger plugged in. Alright, let's try that again. See if we can get it and keep it running this time. A little bit longer. Needs a battery, for sure. That's what it is. And let's see, what do we need? We need a 35DL. I don't think there's any hope for this thing. Like I said, this thing has been sitting for, he said, maybe 10 years unused. So yeah, okay, so we got this battery out now, and look here. The date on this is 8 of 2010. Being as it is now 2025, I would say, yeah, that battery's probably pretty much gone. You hear the dielectric in there, so it's got something in it, but it's, yeah, dude, it's, yeah, 2010. That's way past its due date on that, but man, we looked these up. Like a Duralast battery like this, for this lawnmower, is $250. $250. And so you'll get a core charge for the old one. Like, that give you like $22 for the core. But yeah, man. $250. Wow. So we're going to probably go with a generic cheap one. But considering that this is from 2010, that he's probably off on his estimate on how long it's been since this thing last ran, because he said it's been at least 10 years, and I believe it. I think it's probably been every bit of that, if not more. Because he actually said he only ever ran this thing one time. He bought it, ran it like once, and that was it. He had another lawnmower at the time, and he used that mainly. And also, he was telling me he drove like 200 and something miles to get the snowblower attachment. Can you see it back there? That's a snowblower attachment for this thing. It's a giant one too. So he's got that. Cool machine. Very cool. But yeah, man, 2010 on that battery and $250. Wow. All right, Ron, he's telling me this guy is the way to go, because the other ones that we were looking at, those value ones, they leak. He said he's seen too many of them leak, and we're better off with this guy. So that's what we're going to do. This one's how much? 121 after tax. All right, let's just do this one then. Okay, I'll move this bad boy on its own power, hopefully, and for the first time in about 15 years. Safety switch obviously works. Yeah, this thing is a little bit different than like what you might be used to, what I'm used to for sure, because if you push on the brake, it does not act like a clutch. I had the brake all the way down when I was in the garage there and was trying to shift it into reverse and into forward gear, and it would not go. But you have to have the brake off, and then you can go put it into gear. There's a safety switch. That's why it shut off whenever I had the brake down. So, and also the brakes are not good. The brakes need work, because I was on flat ground here and they were not holding. But I tell you what, see if we can chop up some leaves. Okay, so my battery light is staying on, which is leading me to believe that maybe it's not charging. We'll have to check that in a minute. So there might be a problem with the alternator on it. But it's doing a pretty good job. Doing a pretty good job. Let's get this last little piece. This thing is a beast. Very cool mower. It's got flat spots on all the wheels, so it's kind of, you can feel it bouncing. Plus, it felt like there was something going on with this. I don't know if we had a loose belt or if there's a bearing, possibly just kind of weird. I don't know. It might have been perfectly normal too. I don't know, but it just felt like there was something. Every now and then, I would feel like a little bit of a jerk or something coming from there. But yeah, overall, this thing is so awesome. Great mower. Let's get the covers back on. Okay, I'm gonna see if we got enough juice left in this goo to air up these tires. I'll tell you what, this thing is extremely handy. If you don't have one of these, you need one. I'll put a link down below. You need to get one of these. You should have one for every vehicle that you own. And if you have a lawn tractor like this, they're gonna come in handy for this too. Good. Let's see what kind of PSI we need on this. We need, let's see, these are Goodyear. It's not, damn, I had to park where it was on the bottom. I can't read it. 10 PSI is what we need there. Okay. So we're gonna need probably basketball. Yeah, basketball. So we'll go to basketball, we'll go to 10 PSI. And these might actually be okay, but the front ones for sure need some air. They have flat spots. Nope, they've got 2 PSI. Okay. Yeah, that took an awful lot of air. My batteries is getting real low, so hopefully we got enough left to do all 4 of these tires. This one's got it about 2 also. Yep. Well, at least we got the back ones. Man, they were really low. Had 2 pounds of pressure. I could tell they were low. That's one of the reasons probably it was struggling. We had flat spots in the tires too. This should get rid of those flat spots. Lee's putting there in here. What do these need? 28 PSI max? Yeah, 28. All right, so this will be close to a car tire. Let's go here to car. See if we can get down to 28. Yeah, there we go. Let's stop at 27. Hey, what's up? I don't think so, but if you want to maybe, I don't know, stack some boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get his car in here, so like this guy's on wheels, so it's not a problem. But like all these little boxes and stuff, man, if we can get them up on this, we need a ladder. And if you're cool going up and down a ladder, or if you can reach up there even. Can you reach up there?
Yeah, I probably.
Okay. Well, if you can reach up there, yeah, he just needs room to get his car in here. I think if we get this and these boxes and those boxes there, we can move that little table and he'll have room.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And then this right here needs to be cleaned.
Yeah.
So after that, I think he'll be ready to go. Yeah, man, I am super impressed with this little Gulu. If you don't have one of these, you need one bad.
Okay, so we've got a lot of leaves back here. I want to try to chop up some of these for him, as kind of scatter them out if you can. But you can see it's pretty thick back here. He's got a lot of pine needles and stuff, and it'll just be interesting to see how well it goes through all this. Okay, I'll show you the start procedure for this thing. So if you need a choke, I don't need to, but here's your choke, because this has already been running, so we don't need to choke it. But got my throttle up. Brake, gotta press the brake, and the PTO has to be off. Okay, to get the blades going, the PTO. Up, pull out, and then up, and then release. Release the brake.
So yeah, man, great tractor. First start in 15 years, and it's done a great job. I mean, we got into some deep stuff. There was quite a lot of thick stuff in here. A lot of pine needles, a lot of higher growth as well. Little tiny sapling trees, stuff like this right here that I just ran right over, no problem. So yeah, man, that'll do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed it, hit subscribe. See you guys later.